What's going on, guys? High Mountain Trader here with a little late night trading video here. Let's see, we changed the colors up a little bit just to freshen it up. We started getting this sell off, and I couldn't sleep tonight. I was doing some other work and kind of just like the setup here. And so I thought I would try to see if I can get a trade here. We have 2 contracts on. You can see our average price right there. We'll see. This could go down lower, or and really start to sell off and have a bigger red day tomorrow. It's kind of been teetering, but this could suck up and go to all-time highs. We're still in that range, so close in the, just so much in the middle of that range where it's really hard to pick a direction on what's going to happen. But I want to put myself in a position where I could possibly have a big winner if it does start selling off. You can see right now, we're up about $250 right now. And we'll come back in just a few minutes and we'll take a look at this. And just see how it goes. I'm going to try to keep this a short video. I just want to show my entry here and we'll see how it goes. All right, guys, we have 4 contracts on here. We got the original entry up here, picture perfect. And then we took a big chance adding here. If we can get some momentum to the downside, I know it's late, but the volume's pretty decent for this time. And, Asian markets, if we start getting a sell-off, I'd like to have, a chance for a big winner here. Currently up $438. It's hard not to take that right here, but I want to give myself a chance for a bigger winner. Now it could bounce right here and come right back up and stop me out. I won't add unless we get a significant, there we go. Let's see, guys. See what happens here. Late night trading. That's what I love about futures. We're probably gonna get a bounce here. Probably come back up and test my entry because I added pretty quickly. I'm up $338. I could just take it. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, it's a decent entry, and we've been teetering. This could just rip back up and go to all-time highs. Like I said, I have no real conviction one way or another. I just saw the setup on this beautiful bounce. We got an entry up here. We added up in here. And then I know that it'll come back and test that entry. I'm not just gonna, well, I would hope that it would just start tanking and fall 100 points, but I think you're gonna catch that. Might not be too realistic. I configured the account a little bit better so that it shows the commissions and then the actual P&L after commissions. And I probably should have just took it down here, but we'll see what happens. And we'll be back in a few, guys. I'm going to pause it here so this video's not crazy long. All right, guys, we're up $538. This could turn out to be a really nice winner. What I'm going to do,
order submitted.
I'm going to put a stop.
Order submitted.
Just under my entry. But I'm going to be falling asleep here in a few. And we'll see where it is when we wake up in the morning. Either we stop out with just basically break even, or we have a really big winner. And I set it just under the entry so it'll cover any commissions or anything like that. We're up $600 right now. It's kind of hard not to take this, but I'd like to get another leg down. Be a little bit more patient with it. Now, if we can't, break this 4201 level, you can see if you look left, some serious consolidation over here. Just a lot of action in this area. It's going to be a little bit tough to get through it. And we're starting to bounce, of course. It's frustrating because I want to give it more room. I don't want to let it come and stop me out. I'm willing to put a stop up here, but I don't want to wake up down $700 and start the day like that. So it looks like it's really going to come up, and that's fine. And we're going to pause it here. It looks like it's going to stop us out, but we'll see. Guys, looks like we could get a little bit more downside, and we're just going to really put on some risk. We're going to add 2 more contracts, see if we get the drop, and just if it comes out and stops us out even, then so be it. Let's see. Maybe not quite yet. May need to come back up to 4206 one more time. Test red to green, fake people out, and then drop if that's what it wants to do. I don't have to get crazy aggressive, but I'm enough away from my entry to where if I add 2 more now and we get the drop. All right, we're going to give it a little bit. We'll see. All right, guys, we're still in this trade. We have 6 contracts. This is our average price right here. We're either going to get the drop and make some really good money, or it's going to come out and I'm going to stop out just about even. And we'll see what happens. It looks like it's going to push up. A lot of people are short here where I am, I'm sure. I was originally short up here, but I've added twice. You know, it's going to come up and take those stops and then drop, and I'm not going to hold through that at this time. It's either going to go or it's not. Again, I was just kind of watching the market, doing some paperwork for another project business that I have. And I seen this push up here. It was just a nice entry into this area for another leg down if it wanted to give it to us. We're right under the red to green line, the previous day's close. And a lot of times it's going to want to come back up there. I mean, it bounced off it right here. That's what I was watching. The previous close is up in here. But sometimes it'll come back a second time just to take everybody's stops and then continue down or start to build above. All we're asking for is one more leg down. I'll give it a little bit of room. I'm not going to start averaging in all the way up to here or anything crazy. Just because I don't have that much of a conviction on direction. We could go easily to all-time highs. But I do know how this likes to work, and it likes to come and take people's stops and then have the move. And so I want to give it enough room for that. I'd be willing to risk a few dollars. Again, I could have took $500 down here. Should have done that. But we are going to get a big dump one of these days. And I'd like to be a part of it. You got to be in it to win it. You got to be alive to win it. So don't do anything stupid and get yourself killed. All right, we'll be back. We'll see how this plays out. All right, guys, we're back here. We're finally getting the draw. Up $750, $800. I don't want to be too greedy here. You can see it came right back up and touched the line. I was just about to stop out. And I thought, you know, I need to at least let it test this area. If this pulls back, then I'll have to just take the profit there. Up $750. I could wake up to this down 30 points and, you know, it's a $4,500, $5,000 trade with 6 contracts. Or, oh, there it goes. There's some momentum to the downside, guys. That's what we're looking for. Up just about $1,000. Let's go. Let's see some momentum to the downside. Up $1,100. What I'm talking about. A little late night action. I want to take it here, but you know, just after consolidating for so many days, this could be a big move. $1,200. Right when I hit the cover button, it's going to drop. Oh, didn't want to see that. We're only a couple points in the money. This could come back so quick. $1,200.
Order filled.
And we just took it off right there, guys. There we go. A quick $1,200, $1,197. We played that pretty damn well. This could go a lot lower. There it goes. I could have just set a stop at break even and probably woke up, you know, to a $8,000, $10,000, you know, $6,000 winner or something. I think we have a potential to have a really big down day. But I'm going to be happy with that. and we'll see what happens in the morning. Hopefully I'll wake up and it'll be 20 points green. Then I won't feel bad about taking it. I mean, not that I feel bad about taking $1,200. Counts up to $8,465 now. Insane, starting with $1,500. Pretty crazy, and super stoked. That was a really nice trade. Perfect entry up here on our first entry, and a couple nice ads. It did test it one time. I had my finger on the trigger. I thought, oh man, am I going to turn this into a big loser right before I go to bed? And it pulled back one more time, and then we just got the drop. I was pretty confident. The chart was telling the story. Price action the last couple of days telling the story. I wouldn't want to start building another position here short, even though, like I said, there's potential for a big downside day. But this range down here has been a buy zone lately. We've been just, going from the bottom of the range down here all the way back up to the top. And it's going to break one way or another, and it looks like it's breaking to the downside. And that's it. This video is going to be a little bit longer than I thought it was, but we caught some great action. It's late. Got to get up in 5 hours to do this again, and I'll see everybody in the morning.